joining us now from San Diego, KFMB radio host Mike Slater and New York's WOR radio show host Mark Simone. And gentlemen, this is, this whole business. Let's get back to some of the politics out there. Donald Trump is becoming, people are getting used to him. He was brash at first, but Mark, what do you think about the fact that people seem to be, well, first of all, it doesn't faze him, and they seem to be liking him even more. The polls, he's going up even more.
Well, I love Donald Trump. I have been around Donald Trump for about 20 years. He's a great executive. He gets things done. When he tells you there's going to be a 100-story building in Dubai, it's there 6 months later. He's a guy who can be brash. He can say all kinds of crazy things. But when he gets in the room, and I've seen it, he's pragmatic. He negotiates. He gets a deal done. And he gets the job done every time. I think he'll go all the way here.
Mike, the question has been, the guy, come on, give me some specifics. Come on, give me some specifics. And he's starting to do that. He came out with specifics on his tax policy. He says he'll have some more. Is this strategic of him not to show all his cards up front?
Oh, absolutely. Donald Trump wrote the book literally on negotiating. Art of the Deal, his second favorite book behind the Bible. He's quick to tell you that. The quicker people realize that he's not running a political campaign, he's running a business negotiation, the quicker people are going to realize what he's doing. That's why no one has any idea. He's not running a campaign. He's running a business negotiation. He's way ahead of everyone else, and he's not giving up all of his tools. Why use more specifics when he certainly doesn't need to?
Well, let me point out, he's got 2 books out. The last one is called Time to Get Tough. So hundreds of pages of specifics. And the guys with the specifics, John Kerry with his 27-point plan, Dukakis with his 52-point plan, never get any place.
Nobody reads that stuff. But Mark, let me ask you, because, I mean, he says, hey, all those politicians that come after me, I'll tell you, they're all losing. They all get pushed back. If you go after or say anything, even slightly negative against Donald Trump, do your listeners come down your throat? Mark?
Oh, no. Well, I shouldn't say that. They did in the beginning, but more and more are coming on board. And it's amazing from every side of everywhere, Democrats, independents, more and more each week come on board.
Mike, what's your audience saying?
Yeah, I'll be a little hesitant about some certain things that Trump will say about some trade policies and whatnot. And people are very, very quick to criticize me if I'm ever critical of him, although that's not often. One quick thing about his campaign. His campaign doesn't start until Ivanka makes her first public appearance. The moment you see Donald Trump's polls go down, that's when Ivanka's going to show up, and she's going to be in the news for the next couple of weeks and months because the cameras certainly love her.
Talking to 2 radio guys, we got less than a minute. Who's going to if Trump is the nominee, who's his vice presidential candidate? Mark,
I think John Kasich. That's the kind of guy he hires. A lot of experience, legislature, governor, good, solid guy.
Mike Slater.
Oh, outside bet, Mark Cuban. Not even kidding. I'm serious. Mark Cuban. Wait for it.
Really?
That's
you think?
A ticket for
yeah. I didn't know. I didn't know Cuban was in the mix, but
no, that's a little too much. A little too much personality. You need balance. You need a quiet guy on the other side.
All right. Mark Simone and Mike Slater, gentlemen, thank you both very much. Always good to talk to a couple of radio guys.